Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at Nitro grinders. Extreme Stunt Racers. These are now hitting stores. In fact, you probably, if you go to your local Toys R Us and other places that sell toys, you probably are already now seeing these on shelves. Tricks at your fingertips. These are new collectibles that have giant wheels. Kind of liking the look of them. I like the images. The images themselves seem to be what's changing in the middle, and they kind of just change out the coloring of the tires. But they look neat. And all the more reason why I wanted to pick them up. On the back of the package, it looks like you have 56 to collect. You can trick it, stick it, and rip it. No, not that, rip it. This comes to us from the folks over at Tech4Kids. You can go to www.tech4kids.com. This is not recommended for ages 0 to 3, as the Nitro grinders are a little bit smaller. You wouldn't want to be giving this to a younger child. They may put it in their mouth. Having said that, those spots actually got 3 bags. And they're not really so much blind bags. I mean, they are visible bags. You can kind of see which one is inside. I love blind bags, but I also like to be able to kind of know which ones I'm getting sometimes too, so you don't accidentally get duplicates. Having said that, let's reach off camera. Let's grab ourselves a knife. I just happen to have Old Red at the side of my desk here. And cutting open the first Nitro grinder. And before we actually look at him, he stands very easily as well. Let's pull out the pamphlet. I love pamphlets. And actually, you know what? Let's one better. Let's open up the other bags too. Why not? Get all the Nitro grinders out. Pamphlets will likely be the same, so I really don't need all 3 of them. And opening up the last one. Let's get these guys stacked up accordingly. And pulling him out as well. Yeah, they do definitely stand very nicely. I like that. And we've got ourselves the pamphlet. Let's get that opened up. Series 1, Nitro grinders, 56 to collect. Tricks at your fingertips. Now you can see all the different characters, different Nitro grinders. There's Mech Animals, Wasteland, Elementals, Space Frontier, Metropolis. No, not that Metropolis. Oh, he kind of looks neat. Mad Genius. Of course, I would like the Mad Genius. On the back, Hole Punch. Practice jump through tricks. Build a wall out of cardboard and cut a hole in the middle, big enough for your Nitro grinder to jump through. Use a ruler as a bridge up to the hole. Practice aiming your Nitro grinder at the ruler so it rides up and jumps through the hole. There's the Nitro Air. Practice jumping tricks. Choose a thick book, open it up, then turn sideways. Place it cover side down. Shoot the Nitro grinders up one side of the book and try to jump it over the inside binding. Then ride back down on the other side of the book. For Nitro level trick, flip the book over so the cover is up. Try to jump the Nitro grinders up onto the binding and grind along it. Then jump off the other end. There's also the rim ride. Set up a glass with a ruler placed along the rim like a bridge. Shoot the Nitro grinder up the ruler, and there's a little crease there, and land it on the edge of the glass. For Nitro level trick, try to get the Nitro grinder to balance along the rim of the glass. Ooh, I feel out of my league. And lastly, the coin breaker. Practice power launching. Stack several coins on top of each other and across like a wall. Build a ramp from a book, binder, or anything around with a slope. Push on top of the Nitro grinder as hard as you can, aiming it at the ramp. Try to launch off the ramp, hit the coins, and watch them fall. So there's a couple of different tricks that you can do with the Nitro grinders. Having said that, let's put that to the side and have a look at the Nitro grinders that we ended up getting. And again, really neat. They're really neat little pieces. They don't wind back or anything like that. They're just basically like almost like little poles with just spinning wheels on the sides. But what's nice though is that they still stand up. You know, they're not toppling over or anything like that. They still stand quite easily. Very nice indeed. So let's get a further close-up look at the individual Nitro grinders. This one kind of looks like a robotic T-Rex. And you can kind of see his robotic teeth and a little interior of the mouth. And if I'm looking at my guide, that would be correct, Spot. That is a Mecanimals, and that's the Robo-Rex. The Robo-Rex. On the top, there's the logo for Nitro Grinder. Anything on the underside just says Made in China, 2014. You can also see, though, how each of the wheels change from one another. I'm guessing as well, and this is only just a guess, I'm guessing as well that the sides of the tires represent the logos for what category they come in. Though it doesn't actually show, oh yes it does. It does. It actually shows the, no, that debunks my theory. It doesn't look like that's the logo on the back there. Having said that though, this one kind of looks like, kind of reminds me of Ultron. Where's Spot coming up with these things? Kind of reminds me of Ultron. Kind of a fiery face. That one actually is Fire Menace of the Elementals, which so far I've gotten 1 and 25. I've gotten the first one in each category. Again, it's blue wheels, little blue wheels with, now the outer tire area here is rubberized. So it would allow you to not physically stick to a surface, but it would give you enough friction, enough traction to the surface that, you know, you could, again, catch it on a rim of a glass or, you know, ride it along a ruler. It gives you just enough friction, just enough traction to the surface. Lastly, the last Nitro grinder is this guy right here. He has a gas mask. He's got yellow tires, and again, different logo than the other tires, the other sides of the tire. And looking at this one, oh, I was kind of hoping it was going to be the one in the beginning there, but this is Wasteland Robot. Wasteland Robot from the category of Wasteland. You know what? Really pretty fun pieces. Spot really doesn't have, I'm not going to do any tricks or anything like that because I am absolutely a noob. I would probably have to get myself some practice in. But you know what? I kind of like these. I mean, as blind bags go, there's always like blind bag collectibles. Some of them are hits, some of them are misses. Every once in a while, they'll come up with a really new, clever idea. And at least with the Nitro grinders, they stand very easily. They're nice, small, and compact that you could have a whole bunch of them on your desk, and they actually do something. You know, you could wheel them around. And two, also, as you wheel them, one other thing I just want to point out, when you wheel them, the actual bodies, if you can call it really a body, the body actually stays upright. So even if you tip it down, see, you tip it down, it's always going to be standing upright. It's simplistic, but also really clever. I mean, keeping in mind, it's just a labeled barrel with wheels, but it doesn't tip over, it doesn't topple over, it stands upright. It's pretty clever. Today's collectible Spot was having a look at a new collectible, again, that's hitting toy stores. Today we're having a look at the Tech4Kids, there it is right there, the Nitro grinders. 56 to collect. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.